Today we're doing the ultimate surf and turf, ribeye and lobster. Let's get started. Okay, we've got these two beautiful bone-in ribeyes. They do not need much. All we're gonna do is add some kosher salt and coarse pepper. They're gonna go on the smoker. We're gonna do a reverse sear. I'll smoke them till the internal gets about 115, 120, and then we'll take them and we'll sear them on my plancha on the grill to get a nice crust on the outside. It's important to have a nice probe for this when you're doing the reverse sear. It's more about temperature than it is timing. First, add the kosher salt to both sides. A big thick steak like this, you can be a little liberal, then a little coarse pepper, and that is all they're gonna need. Let the steak add the flavor. These are gonna be awesome. Okay, these are ready to go on. We're gonna open the smoker, throw these on. It'll give it a nice smoky flavor before we give it a reverse sear. Again, we're looking for about 115 to 120 for the internal temp on these. Okay, so the lobsters, you can see, I'm just popping them up to sit on top of the shell to cook. When I cook these, I throw them down on the plancha, face down, to give them a quick little sear, and then I'll cook them on top of their shells the rest of the way to finish them off. But I love a nice little sear on the top of the lobster. So you see, I just cut down the middle, I push up from the bottom, and then lay it on top of the shell. These are warm water lobsters. You can use warm or cold water lobsters. And again, you just put your finger underneath, pop it up, lay it on top. It's an attractive way to show it at the end too. Okay, so we're gonna use the garlic butter that I'm gonna put on the steak as well as use with cooking the lobster. So we're gonna set that on there. I'm gonna throw in some fresh chopped parsley, some of my diced garlic, a little kosher salt, and a little coarse pepper. We'll just let that melt on the plancha. We'll be using that with the steak and the lobster. Okay, the butter's nice and melted. The plancha's perfect to sear the steak. Oh, these already smell incredible. Look at these beautiful ribeyes. Gonna put a little oil on these, top and bottom. Oh my goodness, these look so good. And the nice part is, the reason I love doing the reverse sear with a little bit of smoke when they're this thick, it's a great way to be able to get medium rare all the way through and still get that great sear. And you've got that smoky flavor. It's a bonus all around. I'm gonna throw a little extra oil out here on the grill. Gonna set these right on there. Oh, listen to that sizzle. The smells are amazing. We'll give that a little time, get a nice crust. We'll flip it over. While the steak is resting for about 10 minutes, we'll cook the lobster right there as well. Look at that sear, beautiful crust. Oh, those look incredible. Gonna just put a little bit of butter on those. We're gonna let these rest here for about 10 minutes. It'll be a perfect medium rare. During that time, we're gonna start the lobster. I'm just gonna dip it in my butter and put it face down to give it a little quick sear on the plancha. And then we'll flip them over to let them finish the cook. Okay, we're gonna give these a quick flip over. Look at that beautiful sear on the lobster. I love the way that tastes when the plancha gives it a little sear. Oh man, oh, saving that too. We're not wasting any of that. This looks unbelievable. The lobster with the sear on the plancha is so good. The steak, you can just rip it apart and it just melts in your mouth. Thanks so much for joining me on this cook again. I'm Dave. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe below. Tell us what you want to see cooked next. Be happy to do it. Have a great week, everyone, and remember, spread love through barbecue.